Mr. President, and Wendy would need to know what the name is. So this is going to be involved. I make a motion that we accept the appointments of village collector, Donna Barber, interim public works director,
Dave O'Shea.
interim director of finance / budget officer,
That's Mr. Perdue.
and myself as chair of finance.
And as we know, we have an outgoing chair of finance from the board.
Oh, that's kind of late.
Right. So he's going to be appointed to finance chair. Do I have any, do I have a second, do I have any comments, questions?
Yes, I have a question. For the village collector, you said who? Yes.
Donna Barber.
And then the public works director
Dave O'Shea.
and the interim director of finance?
Interim director of finance, Mr. Perdue, is the not here right now.
Okay, question, Ms. Barber, you currently have a lawsuit against our village.
That is correct.
Is it still standing?
Yes, it is. It's actually against Henry Percent.
Okay. All right. I guess my concern is, to have a lawsuit against the village, you don't want to work for them.
Get out of the room. She is not. She has no lawsuit against the village. Henry presenting private citizens.
I have a question. Is this lawsuit against Henry Percent in his name only?
It is in Henry Percent's name. Any additional information would have to come from my legal representation.
All right.
My lawyer, and I don't have a problem with that. So you can speak with your lawyer, you have your people, get in touch with mine.
Can you give us some background? I don't know anything about your background.
Hi, my name is Donna Barber. Hopefully, a lot of you have received some of the information on me because I also was running for village clerk.
Okay.
I've been a resident in Broadview for over 25 years. I've been in my home for 19 years. I earned my bachelor's degree from Concordia University in organizational management. I also work for the village of Broadview. I work in the administration building. I work as accounts payable as well as cashier. I've also, prior to being employed with the village of Broadview, I was a member of the zoning board. So, is there any additional information that you need? Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Dave O'Shea, would you present yourself? This is Mr. Dave O'Shea, and I'll let him tell you exactly a little bit about himself, background, his history.
My name is, for those of you who don't know me, my name is David Upshaw. I've been in the village all my life, off and on, 45 years. My parents still stay here, and I reside here as well. I have a bachelor's of science degree with 2 majors, business management as well as in engineering. I've worked in several senior level management, executive positions, dealing with facilities management, which is what public works deals with, sewer, water, grass, things of that nature. In other words, building maintenance. I've also done a lot of real estate and commercial development. Recently, I left corporate America about 4 years ago to start my own real estate company, development company. And zoning. I was on the zoning board for 8 or 9 years. I was instrumental in bringing the Broadview Village Square to Broadview. That was a long time, in the 80s, I think. 80s and 90s.
If I got any other questions, we can go to.
Trustee Ely?
Yes.
Trustee Benson?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Abstain.
Trustee McGurk?
Yes.
Trustee Yank?
Yes. Motion passes.
We have unfinished business. Consideration of proposal ordinance 19th Street redevelopment. And also reimbursement for the street damage.
Let's take one at a time. 19th Street.
Consideration of proposed ordinance. Mr. President, I make a motion that we approve the ordinance regarding the 19th Street redevelopment project as written.
A second.
Any comments or questions? Roll call.
Trustee Ely?
Yes.
Trustee Benson?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee McGurk?
Yes.
Trustee Yank?
Yes. Motion passes.
Mr. President, the next item is reimbursement for tree damage. I'm just joining the finance committee. It's a possibility that Ms. Smith could give, has been on the finance committee all the time, to give more history about this. But there are too many things I don't know, too many variables. I would like to table this until I can get all the information I need, work with the homeowner and the rest of the finance committee.
Make a motion.
I make a motion, I don't make a motion to table, right?
Yes.
Motion to table.
Second.
All approved? Yay. All opposed? Roll call.
Trustee Ely? No
Yes.
roll call?
Roll call.
Oh, let's, well, let's put our attorney to work. Do we need a roll call? You would suggest roll call. Oh, okay. All right, voice.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Okay.
Table, right?
I didn't know if you wanted to comment or the committee report.
No.
Okay.
We can just drop right down to finance committee report.
Okay. Committee report?
Finance, yes.
Okay.
Under finance, I have one item. It's a letter of resignation from Justice Quintek, Director of Finance. He